Good afternoon, everyone. As many of you know, I am Bailey Alexander Garman, Athletic Director here at Glasgow High School, and I'd like to welcome you to GHS as we introduce our next head softball coach and head baseball coach. Before we get started, I'd like to take a minute to thank a few individuals that were instrumental in helping work through this process and getting us to the point that we're at today. First of all, thank you to Dr. Mullenkamp, our new GHS principal, Mr. Joey Norman, and the rest of the administrative staff at Glasgow High School. I appreciate your leadership, support, and vision during this process. I'd also like to thank and recognize Coach Sam Royce and Coach Caleb Crow. Coach Royce led the Scotty baseball program for the past 39 years, and Coach Crow led the Lady Scotty softball program for the past 4 years. I want to thank them for their dedication to their respective programs and the devotion they had to our student athletes. Today is a day to celebrate the future of Glasgow High School athletics. As we began the process of selecting our next head softball coach, it was important to us that we find an individual that knows the game of softball, is a positive role model and leader for our young women, has experience competing in the sport themselves, values positive relationships with their players, and intends to promote softball and female sports within the Glasgow School District. We believe that these qualities describe our new head softball coach, and I am excited to introduce her to you today. Our new coach graduated from Ballard High School, where she was a standout athlete and 2016 graduate. After high school, she played collegiately from 2016 to 2020 at Kentucky State University in Frankfort, Kentucky. After her playing days concluded, she quickly dove headfirst into coaching softball. She continued on as a graduate assistant with the Kentucky State softball program from 2020 to 2022. Following her time at KSU, she has spent the past year at Lindsey Wilson College as an assistant softball coach. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the head coach of Lady Scotty softball, Katie Arbeck.
Thank you. I just wanted to say I am grateful and honored to be selected as the new head softball coach. My goal is to build a program with a winning mentality and a positive culture, and I'm so excited to share my love and my passion for the game with all the young athletes who are currently a part of this program and will be a part of this program. I'm so excited to be a part of the Scotties team.
Now that we've announced our new head coach for Lady Scotty softball, we're equally excited to announce our next Scotty baseball coach. I'd like to emphasize again how glad we are that you're here and how appreciative we are of your support for these programs in Glasgow athletics. It was important to us in our community that we find an individual that not only knows the game of baseball, but also possesses the following qualities. One, somebody that would be a positive role model and leader for our young men. Two, someone that has a strong passion for the game and was a fierce competitor themselves. Three, someone that will establish meaningful and lasting relationships with their players. And four, someone that understands and appreciates the significance of the Glasgow baseball tradition, but also has the drive for continuous improvement. These qualities describe our new head baseball coach perfectly, and the good news was we didn't have to look very far. Our next head coach was born and raised in this community, attending Happy Valley Elementary, Highland Elementary, Glasgow Middle School, and Glasgow High School. His devotion to this community and our Glasgow Scotties are what sparked his interest in us and us in him. He was a standout athlete during his time at Glasgow High School in football and baseball and was a member of the 2011 Class 2A state runner-up football team. After high school, he attended Western Kentucky University, where he graduated with a teaching degree in PE and health with the intention of returning to Glasgow to teach and coach. And just like he had hoped, he returned to teach at Glasgow in 2019 and continued his coaching career here at GHS. He began his coaching career at Glasgow High School in 2016. Since then, he has been a GHS assistant football coach for 6 years, a GMS assistant football coach for 4 years, and a GMS head baseball coach for 4 years as well. With that being said, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the head coach of Glasgow Scotty Baseball, Cameron Garman.
As we all say, it's a great day to be a Scotty. I want to start off by simply thanking the Glasgow High School administration team, Mr. Joey Norman, Mr. Tyler Gee, Mr. James McReynolds, along with Dr. Millenkamp and AD Bailey Garman, for allowing me to be the next head baseball coach at Glasgow High School. I want to thank my family and friends for being so supportive of this goal and new journey of mine. I also want to give a special thank you to my wife, who has also been nothing but supportive and my rock throughout my coaching journey. There have been so many people who have helped me along the way and shaped me into the person, coach, and teacher that I am today, and to them, thank you. I've always said and committed to the idea of being a teacher and coach at Glasgow High School. My commitment to this goal has been fueled by the experiences I had while going to school here. I had such a wonderful experience as a Scotty because of the impact that coaches and teachers made in my life. The coaches and teachers that had a direct, lasting impact on me include Coach Sam Royce, Coach Rick Wood, Coach Craig Cassidy, and my uncle, Coach Jeff Garman. As a coach and teacher, you have the power to directly impact young adults in a positive way. I recognize this and will continue to keep this at the forefront of my mind as I continue to grow through my coaching journey. Coach Royce and his assistants for the last 40 years have created a baseball program that is known as one of the most quality baseball programs around the state. I am truly blessed to be able to step into this role where I will continue to honor the rich tradition and long blue line of Scotty baseball players. Scotty baseball players will continue to be held to a high standard on and off the field, be expected to maintain positive attitudes, and have great effort through adversity. They will prove to have a consistent will to win. I look forward and am thankful to continue to coaching our current student athletes and all the future Scotty baseball players to come. I want to thank everyone for coming today and for showing up and showing support for our school, this program, and our student athletes. Please continue to show up for these kids and the team as we begin a new era of Glasgow Scotty baseball. As always, go Scotties. Thank you.